Yeah, and our goal at Wilson Staff is to have an iron for every player. This year we're celebrating 2014 will be our centennial, our 100th year in business, which is quite a milestone, especially in the golf world, with a lot of the brands that were around when we first started are no longer out there working. So it's an exciting time. So what we do is we segregate our irons in three classifications: F, C, and D. And F is for feel, which is for the lower handicap. Our tour staff plays a lot of F product. C is what we call for the control of a player, and that's kind of the middle tier handicap. And then D is all about distance. That is the product, the D100, which will be coming out here, the D100 ES. It's all about hitting it further. So if you have, and if you look at golf, the biggest segment of golfers is actually the baby boomer. And quite honestly, the biggest challenge you have as you age in golf is that the flexibility starts going and the distance starts to slip. So our goal in the D100 product is to give that player the ability to hit that ball as far as they used to. And so that's all about the D100. In the C100, this is kind of the control iron. We call it a crossover iron. What happens is sometimes a D player maybe just got into the game, they're learning the game, they're getting better, and they want to get more player-esque styling, smaller top lines, smaller soles. Then they'd move into the C. And then our FG Tour line is our legendary line. Obviously at Wilson Staff, we've won more majors than any other golf brand in the iron category. And this is what all our tour staff players would be playing. And this is all about distance control. It's about thin top lines, not thin, but very playable product, but where you have confidence when you put that club behind the ball and you're able to control your distance no matter what the conditions are. So FCD, you got about 55% of the market that falls in the D category. 30% of the market falls in the C category, and actually the better player, believe it or not, is only about 15% of the total golf market. My biggest thing is get with your PGA professional, get a proper fitting, try, before you go out and buy, make sure you get to a shop and demo equipment. I think the worst thing we see in my end of the business is a manufacturer is you get the consumer call and he saw something on eBay and it's not performing like he likes. So again, get with your PGA professional, get with your golf shop that really has some certified, knowledgeable people. Get in the cages, get some statistics, and look at which product actually helps you play the game better. It's a very difficult game, as we all know. So any help you can get is really much appreciated. We've been around for 100 years, and there's no brand in golf that's older than us that has won more majors. And when I say won more majors, I think the key component, a lot of people go, oh, you won those majors so long ago. The reality is we've won 3 to 5 majors in every decade. So we've been making great irons longer than anybody on the planet. And again, if you think about the name D100, C100, that's direct tie into our 100th year celebration.